You think if you just had one more conversation, if you could just ask that one final question, the messy, tangled knots in your head would suddenly straighten out into a perfect, satisfying line. You're hunting for closure. But in the world of psychology, seeking closure is often just a fancy, socially acceptable way of staying addicted. You aren't looking for an answer. You're looking for a permission slip from the person who hurt you to finally stop hurting. You're waiting for the villain of your story to suddenly become the therapist and explain why they did what they did. Spoiler alert, they don't have the answer, and even if they did, you wouldn't believe it. This matters right now because we've been gaslit into thinking a story isn't over until both people agree on the ending. The uncomfortable truth: closure is a DIY project. Why does your brain crave this so badly? Meet the Zygarnik effect. Your mind is physically pained by unfinished tasks. An unresolved breakup is like a browser tab that won't close. It's constantly draining your mental RAM in the background. You think a final talk will close the tab, but usually it just installs more malware. Every explanation they give you just creates 10 new questions. We also suffer from meaning-making bias. We believe that if the pain was big, the reason must be big too. We can't accept that the reason might just be that they were selfish, immature, or simply stopped caring. We want a Shakespearean monologue, but we're getting a 404 error. Here is how you invent your own peace. You accept that the silence is the answer. The ghosting, the excuses, the lack of effort, that is the closure. Stop waiting for them to hand you a key to a door they've already locked from the outside. You don't need them to admit they were wrong to know that they were. You have to self-authorize your healing. Invent a version of the truth that allows you to move forward. If they can't give you a why, give it to yourself. Call it incompatibility, call it lessons learned, or just call it the end. Your peace shouldn't require a signature from someone who doesn't value your time. The book is closed because you stopped writing. If you're done hunting for ghosts, hit that like button and subscribe to update your mental hardware. I'll see you in the next frame.